It's your boy, Nefarious UT. Now, you're probably wondering a few things off the bat. One, I know my room looks messy. You don't have to tell me that. I can see it. I see it. For y'all, it's gonna be right there, my finger. There. I know y'all see that. And two, I know I got a bandana on. It's cause, I got a big ass forehead and my hair already looks messy. I don't want to look even worse. So yeah, now that we're out of that, sorry if this audio does not sound as good or as crisp as it normally does. As you can tell, I'm recording in a new area. I wanted better light and shit, so this is where we at. Anyway, that's not why we're here talking this video. So, as of today, this video's going up today, so we don't have to worry about that. But as of June 4th, 2021, it has been 1 full year since I decided to get healthy, essentially. So last year, June 4th, 2020, during the corona times and shit, I hit my heaviest weight ever. That was 252. Now, some of you who are watching this might be like, that doesn't sound that high. I don't know why you're tripping. Well, you see, I didn't want it to get to a point where I was just like, I was out here just like a literal blob of an individual. That's not what I wanted. So, when I hit 252, now, funnily enough, I didn't even feel that big, let alone that out of shape. But looking back at it, like, you look back at old videos I've done and shit like that, you'll be like, damn, he was really big out here. Like, I could tell in my chest, not really in my arms, I'm gonna be honest. My arms kind of look and feel the same. But my legs as well, like, my body has gotten, so after that day, I decided to work myself to get to a lighter weight. Now, currently sitting at around 205, give or take, somewhere around that range. So I've lost close, so like 47-ish pounds in the year that has been since I've started working towards this. Now, keep in mind, most of the weight I lose in spurts. So like the first month and a half I started, I lost like around 20 pounds. Then I can stay consistent at 232 for a minute. And then I finally started dropping down to around where I'm at now. But that didn't come till much later. So I'm saying all this because, I took it upon myself to start this journey of health. Now, I'm still not even at my goal, to be honest with you. So the original goal for me was to be sitting at 200, like floating around there. Now, as I approach 200, I'm thinking I want to probably go float around 190. Like, once I hit 190, like, I'm around that weight range and I could just stay consistent there, I'm going to be good, in my opinion. Because at that point, I'm not going to be that, like, I'm not a tall person. That's another thing. Like, I'm not super tall. Like, around the 5'10", 5'11", maybe even 6 foot area. We're somewhere in that range. Like, I'm not super tall where it's like 200 is bad or some shit like that. Like, if I was like 6'2"-ish, 200 would not be that bad. I'm my height, and I'm also not built like an NFL player to where everything on me just looks fucking ripped and has muscles popping out of muscles type shit. That's not me. But yeah, so I've been on this journey for a good year now. And I will say it has its ups and downs. Now for me, what worked is I was eating bad. I was also not exercising as much as I should have, because if you're eating bad but you're also going crazy, you'll be good. So like, say I was eating like a lot it's just junk food and shit like that. But I'm outworking the junk food, then it works out. But if you're just eating junk food and then you're putting in minimal effort or even below minimum effort, then shit's not gonna work out. But yeah, I also made this video to talk about the fact that like as a former and I'm not, I can't even say I'm a former fat person because I'm still kind of fat. I may not look super fat anymore. I may not look like I'd out here get tired after like one lap around the track type shit. But I'm still like, I still got some weight on me. You feel me? Still got some weight on these bones. But as a fat person, a lighter fat person, but nonetheless still a fat person, I must say I do hate the this movement or this really acceptance of being a fat person. Now, this should come as no surprise. People have been talking about this since that movement has started. But like when you really think about it, you're telling people I'm okay with you being a health risk and all types of shit. Like I get that you have as a person you're supposed to be comfortable in your own skin type shit, but like you gotta like really look at yourself. You know what's also crazy? Another trick. So this ain't even really a trick. This is reality. So me, like I've learned this. Like, bro, if you look in the mirror, right, you can be deluded by a lot of things. Like that's your perception. I've learned that if you take a picture of yourself, bro, you're gonna get the full picture. Like that shit's gonna be open. So like originally when I wish I took a picture when I was at my heaviest because then I would be able to tell the differences so easily. Like it would be so like it. I'm not gonna lie out here and be like, oh, it's gonna be night and day. No, I'm still relatively big, but there would be definitely be a difference. Like I fit in the smaller pants now. Like all my shit that I used to wear, like I can't. Like I could wear double XLs now, and them shits is baggy on me. Like I'll be out here walking around, bro. It'll be like I'm in a 2000s rap video, bro. Shit's crazy. I can wear like XL. I can't get larges yet. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I cannot wear larges yet. That shit does not happen. But like pants, my legs have gotten smaller, bro. Like most of the pants I wear now, it's actually a pain in the ass to keep them up. Like them shits be falling. But hey, that's the type of shit I want. I want to be able to what's the word? To lose this weight so I could be not comfortable with myself and how I look, but I want to be healthier and I got physical goals I want to achieve. Like I want shit for me. And if I can't achieve and having all this excess weight and shit on me is not going to help me achieve them goals. So that's why I also have a problem with the fat movement in general or fat acceptance type shit because it's like you're not teaching people to improve or get better. Like I'm not going to be out here and act like I had the worst like oh, I fell off. Like I just became morbidly obese. I've been fat relatively my entire life. Like that's just what it's been. So there's no real difference for me. But I've also like when I say I was fat though, I was still able to like play sports at a competitive level at school and shit like that. I wasn't like it's not like I was just sitting around like yo had the stomach chilling talking about yeah, this is the type of life I'm trying to live. But at the same time it was like I I knew I need to lose weight because it was like, bro, like I was getting ready to go off to college and shit. Now, granted, I wasn't actually going to be physically at college, but I was getting ready to go nonetheless. It's like, say I wanted to join like a sports club there. Obviously, I'm not trying out for a team because, bro, I am not. I'm just be honest. I'm not built for that. I don't have the skill set for that, and that's okay. That's just what it is. But say I want to go out for a sports club or some shit, or say I even wanted to go to like the beach or a pool or some shit. And I know I have to look at my body as well as everybody else got to look at my body without a shirt on, bro. It's like, I want that shit to at least be looking somewhere, right? I don't want to be walking out there looking like, damn, this man just come from the ice cream truck. Did he rob them? Because, god damn, he is fucking massive. And then by no means am I trying to be out here to like shame people into losing weight. I'm simply just telling you my story. It's like I want to improve. I want to get better. I want to look healthily because I wasn't I'm not going to say I was fit, but I was not super unfit. I just want to look better, feel better. You know, it feels good to like when you can start to see your own improvements. So like say for instance, you're on a weight loss journey right now. I would advise you strongly at the beginning of your journey, take a picture of what you look like at that time. Like I will for me, I would want a full body picture so I could see like every area. But like take a picture of you before you start your journey and then take one when you get to a certain point, like maybe a milestone. Like for me, I wanted to make this video a year later. Now I wanted to make this video. I decided I was gonna make this video like maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe a week ago, some shit like that. Because I was like, I want to document the progress, you know, get my story out there. Because people, I think, like these videos more than me sitting there mindlessly talking to a game. So yeah, I would say take a picture of you at the beginning of your journey, and then once you get to the point you're good, take another picture and see the differences. Because I will tell you, you start dropping like it depends on how much you are, to be honest. But like say for instance you go get like a 30 pound or even a 50 pound. It doesn't even have to be that drastic. You could get a 20 pound drop. You're gonna notice significant differences. Like, bro. And it's all for the sake of living. I shouldn't say living longer, but it's the sake of looking healthy as well as feeling healthy. Like, there's a certain refreshment you can get when you've achieved something, especially if you had to work for it. Like, I've always been big, so like this was a challenge for me because there was never a point in life where I was like, hey, maybe I should control my weight. Maybe I should focus better on eating better or something like that. But once quarantine hit, there was nobody outside. I was like, I'm going to be outside. I'm going to be putting in the work. I'm going to try to eat healthier. And I'm going to drop this weight so that I can feel better about me. I can look physically better. And yeah, I can achieve some goals. Like, now, we might come back to this channel or this video style in another year to see how well progress has been made then. Now, hopefully, next time I have to make one of these videos, or next time I do make one of these, I'm not going to be out here like, so guys, I finally hit that 190 goal. But I was like, 190 is not enough. Then I dropped to 180. Because I'm going to be honest, like, I still want to be relatively big. Now, I know for a fact if I was at 180, I still think I'd be larger than a good majority of people. I wouldn't be like, what's the word? I wouldn't be like average size at 190 because I still want to retain some of my size. I don't want to just be out here like super skinny. Like that has never been me, and I don't think I ever want that to be me. I want to be just at least a bit slimmer, a bit more cut. And I don't want to be this super bulky big dude. I want to be able to walk around, you know, get my tan looking right on my skin type shit. Cause like, and that's another thing about being a bigger person, bro. Like, you really, like, unless you're just, I don't even want to say delusional levels of body confidence, but like you have an absurd amount of confidence that you think you look good. Cause I know I used to have that level. Actually, there was never that level where I would just be out in public shirtless, just like, yeah, I do this shit. Mainly one, because like I don't know how easily you'd be able to tell in this video, but like my arm right here, this shit, like the forearm part is so much darker than like up here. I think you can see a difference. That's not the way. Like, look at this shit. You see the lightness to darkness. That's because I'm dead ass getting a farmer's tan at the moment because I be outside a lot. Oh, that's another thing, bro. Sun is also good for you. So go outside, do some shit. Like, sun is fire. Granted, if you are someone that doesn't really get tan, that's kind of tough for you. But hey, is what it is. But yeah, that about wraps up this video. I don't think I have anything else to talk about other than lost weight, hate the fat movement. It's just not beneficial for most people. Drop to a weight that like fits you better. Get active. Get in the sun. Get in the sun, bro. Like the sun is nice, bro. I don't know, especially considering summer's coming up. Say, for instance, you want to go party with your friends outside, and they got a pool, or y'all going to the beach. Like if you're super big, you won't be able to experience or at least enjoy it the same way everybody else is, unless you're just built different. Like I said, you're just built different. You don't care that people see you as fat and things like that. See, I don't like. I've gotten to the point in life where I'm comfortable with everybody calling me fat because it's like, shit, I know I'm fat. I know I'm that. It's like, it's what it is. But like, if you're not comfortable with that, I mean, it also, I'm not gonna lie, it's because I hung around like mad skinny people. Like, there's like maybe 2 or 3 people I really hung out with that were like either similar sizes to me or bigger than me. So I can't even be like, oh, well. But yeah, like I got so complacent. Like I also think another thing, this is gonna be the last point, another problem with like the fat acceptance movement is you get complacent. You don't feel, I mean, I kind of touched on this in the first part, but you get complacent with the idea that, hey, I'm perfectly okay with being this size, this unhealthy, this and this that. Like if you're like a bigger person or just fat in general, it's like, if you're complacent, okay, we're back. So hopefully I remember to cut that out. But yeah, I just had to go blow my nose and shit because bro, my nose. We're not even on that topic, but like, fuck, I was talking about improving. So like, you look at every aspect of life, you're supposed to improve essentially. Like whether you're in school, you want to get higher grades, uh, family and friends, you want to get better relationships with them, things like that. Like in jobs, you want to get promotions, you want to be ahead of the game, and things like that. Like in every aspect of life, you want to improve. So I don't understand this whole notion of, oh, you're fine the way you are. It's like you're teaching people to be complacent, and being complacent is not a good thing. Like I was complacent at a time with being just fat. I've also been complacent in like, hey, I'm doing the bare minimum in school. I'm good. Like complacency is really like a killer in terms of like, if you have potential to do something great, but you get complacent, that shit's gonna be tough because it's like you need that drive. You need to be like, it doesn't even have to be you're striving for improvement. You could be striving for like anything that would be like positive, but it's like you need to strive for something, and improvement helps with that. So, say for instance, you want to be like the best basketball player ever. Unless you are literally the reincarnation of like Michael Jordan, you gonna have to improve. And that's just what it is. Like, no one just steps out onto the court or onto the field or into the job. It's just like, I'm too good at this already. I'm better than everybody around me. It's not even close. Like nobody walks into situations like that unless you're like the 0.0001%. And let's be real, that ain't all of us. That ain't a lot of us. That's near none of us. So you have to be able to put in the work. You have to be able to build your own what's it called? Network or power to, I wanna achieve this. So I'm gonna put in the steps and the work and things like that to do this. Because if you don't even see there's a reason for improvement, man, that's gonna be a rough life because you can't see that you need to improve in some aspect of your life. For me personally, it was mainly weight. We'll get better at the whole people thing. That's an ongoing and forever journey that I'm gonna have to deal with. But like weight is something that I and I alone have to manage and contend with. And I'm tired of contending with it. I would much rather be in a healthier mindset, healthier body, so I can enjoy life better. Anyway, that's been the end of the video. This shit is, oh shit, this is gonna be a long one. Oh. Hopefully y'all stuck around to the end of the video. I don't know if you would have made it this far. If you didn't, I don't blame you. But if you did, I appreciate it. Drop a like. Let me know what your favorite comment is, or favorite point of this video. Let me know what battles you're struggling with down in the comments below. I love to see the community uh what they're struggling with, because I'm not that big of an insecure person, but I can be. But I'm letting y'all know that I'm out here struggling with y'all. I'm not this perfect being. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all know I'm not that. But in case you didn't know that, now you know. But anyway, it has been Nefarious UT. This is my channel. This was my video. Oh yeah, sorry for the lack of uploads in the past 2 weeks. I need to improve on that. Yeah, see, exactly. I need to improve on that. I've been dropping the ball. I haven't been recording. I need to record more. Don't worry though. Next week, I'm probably dropping like at least 3 videos. Like at least 3. Y'all can count on at least 3 of these joints. Yeah, that's it. We're done. Wrapped up.